should be rolling before long. We'll see what happens here. I think I got the water gate rolling. And the answer is the gate's rolling. Motormouth Mall got down right there, breaker.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. You got a grip on Storm? Motormouth Mall, Storm. I'm trying to get back to go see my lady Tornado. I'm easing on.
Hello, Storm. Hey, Storm, you going in here with some bad weather? What's going on, Storm? Motormouth Mall cruising.
I got the windshield wipers full speed. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm the only truck on the road right now with the windshield wipers full speed. Hey, Motormouth Mall, sounding real good in the truck. Motormouth Mall, Storm, set 'em up.
Hey, Storm, you say you got the windshield wipers on? You're the only truck on the road? It's raining? And check this out real fast. I got a playback for you. It's raining, a whole lot of storm coming in your radio. Watch.
I got the windshield wipers full speed. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm the only truck on the road right now with the windshield wipers full speed. Hey, Motormouth Mall, sounding real good in the truck. Motormouth Mall, Storm, set 'em up.
There you go, Storm. That's you all up in here right there, right now. What you think about that there? Breaker.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Motormouth Mall. I thought I was
He's out there showing off.
getting back around the west. Motormouth Mall, appreciate the playback. I wish I could play you back, because you sounded like stereo. Motormouth Mall, Storm, easing around in the pickup truck, just getting on down.
He's smoking from the pickup truck, but I think you might have a tornado. You might have a tornado chasing the storm. You might have a tornado chasing the storm to break.
That's right.
That's okay, I can't think of anybody better to be spanking my butt except Lady Tornado. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm trying to get back to the house. I'll straighten her out. What are you doing? Oh, Storm is out of here.
For the storm, you say you couldn't think of anybody better to be spanking your butt right about now, and you're on your way to head back to the house right about this 10:36 to straighten her out. Lady Tornado and Storm, you guys smoking up here, coming out here from Florida, ain't no doubt about that. Check this out, I got a little playback for you.
That's right.
That's okay, I can't think of anybody better to be spanking my butt except Lady Tornado. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm trying to get back to the house. I'll straighten her out. What are you doing?
There you go, that's what I heard right there, Break.
Excellent.
By the way, I sure like the picture of the little Mopars all lined up in a row. Nice little collection of Mopars all lined up there. Beautiful. I hope the truck is a Dodge truck too, or is that the big diesel wagon to break?
It's a big Ram, a big Ram diesel Ram 4x4 there, break.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, I would expect nothing less.
Yeah, we're strictly Mopar. Wouldn't have anything but a Mopar. But I do appreciate the flowers on the cars in the driveway.
10-4. Yeah, that sublime green and the Shaker Hood Challenger is a beautiful car. Oh my God. Yeah, that would look real good in my driveway too.
Yeah, it kind of dresses the place up a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Put a little pizzazz in the neighborhood.
They love it.
All the time.
My neighbors did not like me so much. Man, moving out here to the ranch has been great. But when I lived in town, I lived out there in a little housing tract, and I'd come home on a Saturday night at 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and big old 468 cubic inch fuel injected hydraulic roller rocker big block, 3.5-inch exhaust with dual motorhome mufflers and 3-inch turndowns. It still was loud, loud, and it made all the dishes rattle, and the glasses, and everybody's house rattled when I came home. They did not like that. So it's been good out here in the country. I can do my radio, I can do cars, I can do music, I can do anything I want, and it's all good to me.
Good morning.
It's the making the house rumble with music that I don't like. That's rather annoying. But when my Challenger doesn't have any, it's got stock exhaust on it, but when you back it up to the door, it rumbles the house, even with stock exhaust.
Oh, I'll bet it does. Yeah, you know, nothing's obnoxious about an engine. You know, I love the sound of engines, but listen to somebody else's music, and all you hear is boom, 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 boom. It's like, come on. You know, and even out here in the country, in the middle of nowhere, you know, these are 20-acre lots. And my neighbors, a couple lots up, they throw little parties every weekend. The problem about the weather being nice out here in Cali all the time is that you get weekend parties all the time. And I don't really hear much of the party except for the mariachi and the boom, 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 boom. And then you hear the you know, and it just gets old, and it rolls through the walls, and it rolls through the shop, and it comes in the house. One of the reasons I built a waterfall in the backyard was to make a lot of noise, so when you're in the backyard on the other side of the house, all you can hear is the waterfall. You can't hear anything else.
Oh my God, I would love that. I would love that. I'm one of those people that needs some white noise or something when I'm sleeping. A fan or anything, actually. Just some constant noise. But I don't mind the stereos in the cars. They're not constant. I mean, they drive by and they're gone, you know, for a few seconds. But we have a county park not too far away from here, about a quarter of a mile away, and they have some Mexican parties over there, and pretty late, and you can hear the music all the way over here. It's a quarter mile away.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know how that goes. That's the same thing here. In addition to the neighbors 2 lots up, which is about a quarter mile away, there's a winery that has live music every now and again to the south of me, about a mile south, not even a mile south as a crow flies, I guess. And I can even hear it. So every so often you get that. And then there's another property around here that rents their property out every so often for quinceaneras and weddings and whatever else they do. I don't know. And I can hear that too. So yeah, the music thing is weird, but yeah, I like the constant noise. The waterfall is great, but yeah, you could when you're sleeping at night, just turn on that CB radio, put it on some oddball channel somewhere, and you don't have to listen too much.
Is it a real waterfall or a fake one?
Oh, it's a real one. I built a real waterfall. Yeah, I put in a big pond. I actually glued 2 pond liners together and put in a big pond, and then built a 3-stage waterfall and put a big old 1,400 gallon a minute pump in the pond. And we've got some fish in there and lily pads and what they call it. There's a couple other plants growing in there. And yeah, a real waterfall.
You don't have any cats or raccoons or anything coming to steal your fish?
Not yet. See, I didn't put koi in there because I didn't know if that was going to happen or not. We have a fence all the way around the living space. And there's we have no cats. There's no cats in the neighborhood really, but there are coyotes and there are what you call gophers and groundhogs and rabbits, and none of them I don't think are a real threat to the fish. And we have owls and we have hawks. And the owls and the hawks I thought would be the problem. I thought they would swoop down there and pick up some of the fish. But so far the fish are all still there, and everything is good. Now, it'd be my luck that if I put in, a $60 or $80 koi's in there, they'd be picked out for dinner. But I just put goldfish. I started out with feeders. I got little feeder fish. They were 30 cents a piece or something like that, 17 cents a piece, and little bitty feeders. They were all about maybe an inch and a half, 2 inches long max. And now they're about 4.5, 5 inches long and bigger around than my thumb. They're big. So they've been surviving pretty well, and no problems yet. And of course the dogs don't bother them, and Hank doesn't bother them. Hank doesn't go in that yard. Hank has his own yard.
Yeah, we couldn't do that out here because our herons are the worst ones about stealing fish. The herons will come down. Those big blue herons they'll snatch a baby duck out of the water and eat it. Those herons are really bad. But our ospreys, they're pretty good fishermen too.
Oh yeah, ospreys, herons, egrets, all that kind of stuff. They love fish. We do have some egrets around here. Pardon me, but they tend to stay down by the all the time wet ponds down at the lower. I'm at 600 feet above sea level. There's a few little always wet areas that are about 350 or 400 feet above sea level. Actually, more like 500, I guess, 450 to 500. And they stay down there. They don't really come up to my place. I don't know why. I've been lucky, I guess. But, some people, you look at some of these catalogs that sell ponds and pond materials and all that. There are people that have to buy netting and all kinds of fancy stuff to keep the birds out of their ponds. There's a point where you got to realize that due to the environment, you just might not be cut out to have a pond. I don't think a pond would be very attractive if you had to cover it with netting just to keep your fish in there.
Yeah, our neighbors put up some wires up there to keep the birds from coming down in the yard. I don't know why, but it's just recently they put a bunch of wire up there to keep birds from coming down.
Well, if they were ham operators, maybe they could insulate the ends of the wires and load up the wires and at least make an antenna out of it.
I never heard of it before, but Storm said all the restaurants out on the beach have those wires up to keep the birds from coming down and bothering the people that are eating outside.
10-4. Well, yeah, that's out here in California, at least all of our transmitter sites, all the ones that I go up and take care of and all that on all the hills, all have bird spikes. We got bird spikes on everything because they land on the dishes, they land on the wire trays, they land on everything. They land on the antennas. I had one antenna out here. This was back a while ago. The station went belly up and went bankrupt. But we had an AM station. And the owner of the station took over a tower that was originally built and designed for 1480 AM. So it was a real short tower compared to what the tower would be for 660. And the station was 660 AM KGDP, and they took over this tower. So we had to top load the tower. So we put top loading radios on the tower, retuned it, built an LTU for it, got it all working on 660. But it was real high Q and real unstable, and the bandwidth was not very good. And the birds, all these starlings, little black birds, would land all over the doggone top loading wires and on the guy wires everywhere and detune the antenna. it would knock the transmitter off the air. It would go into high SWR, and the transmitter would shut off, and I'd have to go out there. And you go out there and you look, and there's this big old flock of black birds all over the antenna. And I used to yell at them, and they would fly away. Well, that didn't do any good. After long, they would stay there, so then I'd hit the tower with a broom handle, and they'd fly away. And then after a while, they got hip to that. And before before it was all said and done, I even went through and I hooked up a big old cart. I took a cart machine, and I recorded a sound on the cart machine, and then I wired the cart machine to trigger off the SWR. So when the SWR and the transmitter came up, it would trigger the cart machine, and the cart machine played the audio through a big amplifier into a horn-type speaker. And I had that pointed up to the tower. And that worked for a little while. And then the birds got hip to that. And then the station went 10-7. But yeah, that was, the doggone birds, man. They can cause grief in more ways than one,
Sounds like Mother Nature's going to fall out on me. Yeah, we have a pair of hawks that live behind us here. And they storm calls our antenna, the bird perch. Those big old hawks sit on the radios up there. But when you hit that brake release on the rotor, they leave.
It's funny, the bird perch. Yeah, my antennas, they tend to hold hawks, and they hold owls. And I've got two towers right now. I've got the one tower that this antenna is on, and at the top of that tower, it's got the Jam Pros, and at the top of that, it's 75 feet. And one owl sits up on top of there. And that's where it eats its prey, I guess. It eats its dinner there, because at the bottom of the tower is a bunch of little balls of bones, little bags of bones and fur and stuff. And then on the other tower, at the corner of the building here, is where the little 3-element beam is. And another owl sits up on there. And at night, when you go to bed, you hear one owl, and then the other owl, and they talk back and forth. It's kind of cool.
Or annoying. We've got a big hoot owl that lives behind us, and when he starts that hooting at 2 o'clock in the morning, all of our dogs bark.
That's not so cool. Yeah, that could be annoying, all right.
I'm losing my Mother Nature, and I'm making people mad. They think I'm talking local. And let me get on out of here. Hey, Thor, take care. Appreciate it. Now, I'll talk to you a little bit later.
All right. Well, you're just in Florida. That's pretty local. You're only, 3,000 miles away, 2,800, 3,000 miles away. That's pretty close. All right. Sounds good. Have a good day. Enjoy to its fullest. You and Storm, enjoy your day. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a Scotia bit, and see what Mother Nature does out here in the wonderful world of sound. Lady Tornado, the girl with the swirl, and Storm, have a good day. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, got all the way down.
Poor Roger, I'll be talking to you later on, I'm sure. Hello, Robert Johnson, waving my small hand out there in your travel trailer. Yeah, hard drive just keyed up and took everything out of my radio. You're right there. Hey, Robert Johnson, you're exactly right. Take care. Have a great day. I'm out. Mud duck my eye. Mud duck my eye. You know how loud you are. You throwing that thing down at clean, clear, crystal clean, and no caffeine. Hey, Mud Duck Radio, have a good day, Lady Tornado, the girl with the swirl. Got down. Good morning, and I thank you. And I thank you, sir.
transmission still in there, Tornado? Or do you run all the skip off?
Hey, Lady Tornado. I know that, some folks keying up in your radio there. I just figured I'd put another notch of, fire in the wire. Another little notch. I know Mother Nature was going away, but I thought maybe I would compensate for Mother Nature just a little bit. Lady Tornado, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising break.
I still got you all up in the truck. Hey, Motor Mouth.
Hello, Keanu.
Man, with the truck, and I still got a grip on you.
And I got a grip on you, too. Looks like Mother Nature's still here. You're rocking and rolling there, break. Storm, Motor Mouth Mall, got down.
Right there. Wipers full speed in the pile.
410, well, you got the windshield wipers full speed in the pile. Hey, Storm, you're all up in here. Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast Beast, dropping a hammer from time to time. We just went ahead and got off the little baby driver and turned something else on. So that'll help things out a little bit. Your West Coast Beast got down.
I don't even have my phone with me. I was looking around for my phone. I was going to do a recording on you. I got about 19.
Where's your phone? It's right over there. Yeah, there it is. You got your phone out. Hello, Storm. While you got that mall down, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast Beast. Right here, right now, I got down break.
Clown town with my funny-looking clown suit and getting on down suit. Bye.
Oh, Motor Mouth Mall stepping.
Get on out there, Lady Tornado. I can tell by his laugh she's gonna put it on my butt.
You know, Lady Tornado got a big old hammer. I think you might be responsible for part of that. You might be responsible for part of that debate.
I did a couple of days labor over there. You know, I've been with her about 20 years over there at that place, and I think we had to do it a few times. I might have did a little labor. I might have done something, but she had all that stuff. She knew what she wanted, and she got what she wanted, and she talking when she wants, and she's squawking when she wants. As long as she's happy, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm happy. Bye.
410. Well, you set her up really well, and you've been there for 20 years with her, and you've been, she knew what she wanted. You put it all together for her. She knew how she wants to use it. And she uses it in fun, fun style. There's no doubt about that. She's a force to reckon. I got a frog in my throat, damn it. She's a force to reckon with out there in Florida. Ain't no doubt about that. And so you guys did a really good job on the station. Ain't no doubt about it. But with the driveway full of Mopars, I would expect nothing less. A Storm, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast Beast, got down break.
The more you meet people on the radio and stuff, the more you find you got more in common than just the radio. We know a lot of motorheads, particularly with all the other stuff going on, but yeah, I appreciate all the flowers. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I've been with 30 years, not 20. We've been in that house 20 years. Finally just about got the station right where she wants it. But Motor Mouth Mall, I've been with her 30 years. She had radio set up. She had a Laser 400 when I met her 30 years ago. Come here.
Wow. That's too cool. Oh, man. So, yeah, that you've been together 30 years. And you've been in that house for 20 years. And she had a Laser 400 when you met her. Holy cow. That's a good find right there. Ain't no doubt about that. And you're right. Us radio people, a lot of us have a lot more in common than what, the people think. There's the love for cars, the love for radio, probably the love for firearms, good music, good quality of music, not just whatever's there, but probably a little bit picky on the music side, and the way it's reproduced. A lot of similarities, even probably some similarities in food preferences. Ain't no doubt about that. But very cool. I tell you what, that's good stuff. I like to hear that kind of thing, because that's pretty much what I find to be the case as well. That break.
Yeah, small world for being so big.
30 years, that's for sure. We've probably been at maybe five different places in 50 years. 20 years ago. I've taken that Laser 400 up and down. About 20 years with it together. Got a certain talent and everything. I'm not one of them. I'm going to try to do everything myself if I can. So we went and got a crane, found the people with some crane towers, and went over there, and our height level is only 36 feet. We can only run 36 feet at the height level unless we're on a crank-up tower. So we got a crane tower, which is crank up and lay over in the backyard.
I like the crane tower idea. Yeah, Roger, on the crane tower, that works pretty doggone good. It gets the job done, and gets a signal out there where it needs to be, and respects the conditions and all that stuff you got to mess around with there. So very good. And that's a devastating situation, very devastating combination of goodies over there. The audio, the power, the tower, the antenna, the whole 9 yards. Big old Laser 400, and yeah, you got it going on. Ain't no doubt about that. And that Mobile ain't no slouch either. I'll tell you what, I'm still hearing you out there while you're out there in the Mobile. And, I got Mexico coming up in there below me on Channel 5 there, kind of just all over up in there with some noises and weird things. You know how they do it. But I'll tell you what, you got a hammer down in that Mobile, a storm. Motormouth Mall trying to sneak up in there from time to time. They got down. Mexico's taking out my ears. Mexico's taking out my ears with all that bleed over. Man, oh man. All right, let me get my knees for the breeze. Motormouth Mall stepping. Hey, Jed Clampett, I'm not looking around WDC. I'm looking out down toward Florida. I should be looking up around WDC the way you're coming up in here. I suppose if I turn my beam, I can make a little bit of a dent up around WDC. Hello, Jed Clampett, if you got a sloppy copy, maybe I'll go move the antenna.
A73 in the Bahamas, A73 in the Bahamas, 63 in Cali on sale. No Raj on 73 in the Bahamas. No Raj on 73 in the Bahamas, 63 in Cali. 63 in Cali, best buy. It's working. OJ climbing around WDC. It's working. Good morning. OJ around the water gate is clear.
let's see what kind of noise there is out there with the antenna pointed around the northeast corner. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down breaker.
When you feel warming up, Clarence Corner, you look at OJ climbing around WDC. When you feel warming up, Clarence Corner, look around the world again, Clarence Corner.
I think Washington, D.C. must have conditions with the northwest corner. Hey, Jed Clampett, I guess you must have conditions over there with the northwest corner. Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing right here, right now. I got down breaker. Hello, Mud Duck Radio. I'm Mexico City. I'll see you up in there, Motormouth Mall stepping. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a Scotia bed. Your West Coast beast. Stepping. Hey, Mr. Clean, are you turning something on over there, or did you already try? Do we have conditions? Motormouth Mall, stepping right. Conditions. It all fell out. I thought I had conditions up there around Washington, D.C., but I guess not. Motormouth Mall cruising? 1 fat watt at a time. I got down breaker. I gotta go in the house, get some more coffee, and find my phone. I'll be back.
Mr. G at Clampy, WDC Squad. I guess you did Roger, Mr. G, Clampy around WDC. Get on out of here. OG at WDC.
Oh, how about it out there in the world of sound? How about it out there in the world of sound? 243 up here in the northeast corner. We're trying break. We're here in that morning wave. 243 up here around Maine. We're trying to get...
Hello, Hobby Dave. Hello to you, Hobby Dave, number 9.
We'll ride OG the club. Bye.
No contact on Hobby Dave, number 9, and Virginia's quiet.
They're loud and proud. 243 up here in the northeast corner, waving right back.
Hobby Dave, I'm going to see it out of my hand. Say hello to you. Hobby Dave, number 9 in Virginia is reading the mail. Hobby Dave, come on.
Don't worry, buddy. When it's going on down in Texas, don't even think about it. Your condition, he just talked to me. You want to watch everybody speaking on you. You're the middleman doing a bunch of noise here, bragger.
Hello, Motor. Hello, Motor Darkness. Hello, Mr. Worldwide Motor Darkness. Sound like you said.
Yeah, go on to the kitchen, good gracious life. That time around, you made it a train wreck. Go on to the kitchen. That time around, you made it a train.
Hey, Hobby Dave, tell JR number 9 in Virginia said hello to him. Hey, Hobby Dave, tell my friend JR number 9 said hello to him.
They got away on it. They can't big head to my head. Hey, big boys, I had to wait on it.
He's still a meatball. Tell him number 9 said that was a friendly fire, but he's still a
big boy.
Hobby Dave, number 9, gone.
Oh, yeah, you bragger.
No, you ain't tight. You ain't tight at all, man.
Go on to the kitchen. They got me in
Have a fine day, Hobby Dave. Appreciate you keeping my fire alive. Hope you have a blessed one. Hobby Dave, number 9 in Love Country, getting on down.
Bump on, my friend, while you going 10-7. Hold on, you later, while you let the mud dogs go, you said. Hey, big balls, you going 10-7, tick.
Oh, man. No siree. Bye. Tell your friend I said hello, Hobby Duty to him also, man. Y'all have a blessed one there. Hobby Dave, number 9 uptown. Love Country is getting on down. Hard to get tight. None of that's going on. Hobby Dave, 8239. When I was a little bitty boy, my grandma gave me a cute little toy. It was a silver microphone hanging from a string. 8239. She told me it was my D104. Y'all have a blessed day. Number 9 in Virginia is getting on down. Let me know what you think. contact. My phone number. Hang on, watch two. Touch one, two. Audio. Whatever you gotta do once you get it. I'll talk to you later.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr.
Hey there, Sand. Good morning, Sand. I hear you up in there, I do. Hey, pardon me. Hey, Sand. If you got a grip, good morning, Tom. Sandman, Motor Mouth Mall, steppin'. They got down right there, breaker.
Motor Mouth Mall. Motor Mouth Breaker.
Hey, you're all up in here. Hey, Sand. You're all up on my radio. I'll tell you what. You got a hammer coming down here in my neck of the woods. Hey, Sandman, Motor Mouth Mall, looking around the northeast corner. I was down there on Florida a little bit ago. And, I heard Washington, D.C. roll up in here, so I turned the antenna. And then it was dead quiet. So I went inside, got me another cup of coffee. And I come back out here, and there you are, the break.
Well, I guess I don't hear who it was. So I guess that go my ears for today. Motor Mouth Mall's a mud duck. Talk to you, man. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, Black God, I didn't think I might lose my ears, because you got a heavy-duty radio, no doubt about it. Hey, top of the morning to you, top of the afternoon, Motor Mouth Mall. Hey, Black Tornado, heard it all. You have a great day now.
Today must be the day of the storms. Hey, today must be the day of the storms, because I was looking down there in Florida talking to Storm and Lady Tornado, and then I turned my antenna up to the northeast corner. Hey, Keystone Boss. Man, you come up in there with a great big old hammer. I don't know how you're doing that, but you rolling up in there in fine style right there at Keystone Boss. Been a long time. Good to hear you up in there. I hope everything is treating you well. You're safe. You sound like you're doing good over there. Hey, Keystone Boss. Motor Mouth Mall, cruising right there, break.
Well, it's well, man. Hey, you sound so kind of good, man. I don't mean your mom, man. You been smoking, got mad. Oh, my good friend, Motor Mouth Mall. You're a real good friend. The Keystone, get down hard.
Forget the Keystone.
Charles Reese, talking in the east. Motor Mouth Mall. Salute, I'm gone, bye. I'm gonna be...
I had a live gate going on YouTube, but I also got to show you what you're doing here like this. Watch this.
Charles Reese, talking in the east. Motor Mouth Mall. Salute, I'm gone, bye.
There you go, Keystone Boss. Well, you're all up in here right there, right now. You got down.
Fly right on Black Pepper, okay?
Wee, hey, Keystone Boss. You got some company. Hey, Keystone Boss. You got a little bit of company. I heard JR and the Buckeye roll up in there, too, I did. I heard JR and the Buckeye, got Keystone Boss, and somebody talking to Black Pepper, too. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Your West Coast thunder-modulated beast. Got down with the breaker.
I ain't touched a thing. I bet you wish you could say that. 410?
Well, you know me well enough to know that I can't say that. Hey, you saying, check this out.
Touch a thing. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, listen to me. I ain't touched a thing. I bet you wish you could say that. 410?
I can't say that. Hey, Sand, I cannot say that. I can't leave my fingers off of it to break.
Dad, I know you're a tinker. That's how you find things that you find. If you ain't gonna tinker, you're never gonna find nothing. But it's all good, Motor Mouth Mall. You just can't do it so much on 27025. 410?
Yeah, it's hard to get feedback. It's hard to get good feedback on 27025. You know, and you can't go asking people, hey, what do you think about this? Because you say that, and then the next thing you know, Mother Nature splits.
It'll be about 15 seconds. All right, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm gonna lay back here in the cut. Maybe some of the good time gang want to say good morning time to you. Mr. Motor Mouth Mall, I'm back in the cut.
And Sand, you say eeny, meeny, miny, mo 5 times, and that's about 15 seconds. But if you're saying eeny, meeny, miny, mo, how are you talking the radio to break?
Motormouth Mall, come on now, Motormouth Mall. You are multitask capability. Hey, don't figure it out for everybody else.
Multitasking. M-A-U-L. Multitask. I won't figure it out for everybody else. I'll just get out here and drop a hammer from time to time. Hey, Sand, just a little bit, not too much.
All right, Motormouth, all good. Sounding good, man. Those DBs are looking good. You're straight up in my radio. Hey, Motormouth Mall, let me get back here in the cut, and I'm going to stand by and give the green light and let the rest of these guys have a little bit of time, which that's not heard of on 27025. Motormouth Mall, I'm going to stand by. I'm in the cut.
You're being polite. Yeah, that's unheard of on 27025. You know, you're also putting my receiver in overload. I'm going to have to do something about that. I got to knock you down a little bit here. You're putting my receiver in overload over here. You see the light on the gate. Flashing overload. That's what you're doing out here. By the way, the gate's rolling on YouTube. And we're looking at 49 minutes right now on the YouTube gate. I was out there earlier talking down to Florida. And now I'm looking up around your neck of the woods. Hey, Sam, take care. Have a good day. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a Scotia bit. Your West Coast beast. Goddamn, break.
Go ahead, you can call JR. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you can call JR. I'm giving that the green light on.
Motormouth Mall, T-Bird in these Great Lakes. Good morning, Motormouth Mall, T-Bird in the cold Great Lakes of Michigan. Hey, Miss Mayor.
Hey, T-Bird, on the cold Great Lakes, so you out there doing your thing around Michigan, too. You got a hammer coming down here. Hey, T-Bird, hello, good morning time. Hope all is well and slow around your stack of bricks. T-Bird, Motormouth Malls, steppin'.
Put T-Bird in recovering furniture. I'm going to put T-Bird in recovering furniture, and then he's going to have a tack hammer.
So if you get T-Bird a job reupholstering furniture, you can give him a tack hammer. Hey, you say you're going to give T-Bird a job reupholstering furniture, and then you can give him a tack hammer to break.
Number 10, I'm going to stand by.
Man, in the mall ain't looking no better. Motormouth Mall, T-Bird said the day ain't the day. Ain't looking no better.
So we can pass some fives, Witch Doctor.
If Witch Doctor is out there, tell him I said hello. Hey, T-Bird, you said, you're doing what you can do today, and tomorrow ain't looking no better. And, saying, if Witch Doctor's out there, tell him I hope he has I wish he has a good day. I wish he's having a good day to break.
Well, he was asking what was going on after you on key, and I told him why I was standing by, because I do every other key, so we can have some fun on this CV.
Oh, that's what's going on. I was curious yesterday what was going on, because I heard the gate that Spaceman made, and I heard the gate that I made, and I was talking to my radio yesterday to you, and I was talking to Blackjack and all, and I don't think 12 makes water gates, does he? Does he make water gates? I'd love to hear his gate to break.
I don't think so, but I sure wish they would. Now, I'll tell you what. My opinion, this is my opinion only, Motormouth Mall. It's you, 766, and 12 in the Valley, and once in a while, 809, if he gets lucky. Man, this rascal's coming out of the West Coast.
10-4. Yeah, 10-4, and that's about the right order, I would imagine, too. But it's fixing to be a change. It's fixing to be a change on that order. That order may become an odor. Hey, Sand, I'll tell you what, don't forget about 300 and Bullet Bob, and there's some big ones. Hobby Dave, 245 EFJ, and down there in near Mexico, don't forget about rice and beans. There's some big hammers coming out of California to break.
They're not the top guys. All those guys you mentioned, they got good sounding radio. And probably, I don't say number two. Number two, hammers in the Great Lakes too, man. Hey, Motor Mama, big hammers in the Great Lakes. There's some real big hammers in Michigan. Take care of Motor Mama, young T-Bird in the cold Great Lakes is getting on down.
Oh, you're right there, T-Bird. Ain't no doubt about that. And Sam, man, you said you were just talking about the strongest ones. And he said all those ones I mentioned all have good sounding radios. Ain't no doubt about that. I heard you, and then I was listening to T-Bird. You unkeyed. And I just slow keyed because I was listening to T-Bird. He said, don't forget about all the big stations around the Great Lakes. There's a whole lot of big stations around the Great Lakes. Oh, ain't no doubt about that, T-Bird. Oh, Sandman, you, Mean Pill. I would say Mean Pill, Sandman, Too Big, Skillet. Probably the big. Well, who else is big? I haven't heard in a while. But there's a whole. So there's too many. That's a dangerous path to go down. That's a dangerous path to go down. I'm not sure exactly how to tread on that carefully to break.
You don't have to tread carefully. If you're going to hurt someone's feelings, that's just too damn bad. 410.
Hey, Sand. You said I don't have to tread too carefully. If somebody gets their feelings hurt, that's just too damn bad. And I didn't make that up. That's, what happened to my ear? Wrong mouse. Hey, Sand, I didn't make that up. How to tread on this carefully to break.
You don't have to tread carefully. If you're going to hurt someone's feelings, that's just too damn bad. 410.
There you go, Sand. That's what you said right there, right now. I got it down. Break.
All right, let me stand by for T-Bird. Let me stand by for a club member. Man on that side now.
Stand by for a club member. That's the funniest thing I done ever heard. I never heard of no club where they were so tight that they couldn't get out there and fight on the doggone band. And they got to give the quote-unquote top dog his turn by himself. They can't fight him. They can't key with him. They got to give him his own turn. That's, I don't know if you call that respect or if that's doggone, there's somebody all, I don't know what you call that. But I would not join a club that did that to break. I like being a lone wolf. I don't want to join any clubs.
Hey, 12, you're not getting my Yugo. I got it parked over in Motormouth Mall's garage. You're not getting my Yugo, 12 in the Valley. I got it parked at Motormouth Mall's garage.
Got a big old garage door, too. 12 ain't going to get through the garage door. Hey, Sand, 12 is not going to make it through the garage door, the break.
Oh, that's right. That's where I can hide that Yugo. See, he's a repo man, and I'm behind about 12 months on payments, and I keep on running from garage to garage. 410.
I put a boot on his tow truck. I put a doggone California boot on his tow truck. He can't take the tow truck anywhere to do any repossessing of any kind. Hey, Sand, I put a doggone boot on his tow truck.
Hey, 12, you trying to touch 12?
Hey, Sand, he can't go too far with a bunch of sugar in his gas tank. Hey, Sand, he cannot go too far with a bunch of sugar in his gas tank to break.
Don't hesitate, because I swear.
That's right, you on the fleet. You just hold on.
Back to a Motormouth Mall, got my ear
I heard J1 up in there. I think I heard Sand up in there. I heard somebody else say Motormouth Mall's got my ears pinned straight back. I apologize. No, I don't. Motormouth Mall, step and break.
Motormouth Mall, that's J1. I think
Hey, J1, I don't know what happened to Sam. Sam went going to talking to 12, I think. I think Sam went to go talking to 12, J1. Hey, J1, if I can roll up in there from time to time, I got down break.
All right, well, I'm going to tell Motormouth Mall, since he just got off the key, that you got a fleet of wreckers, and he only got one of them. But you got a damn fleet, you better get busy.
But the rest of the fleet all have flat tires. Hey, I got the boot on one of them, but the rest of the fleet all have flat tires. Because he ain't paid his electric bill and he ain't paid anything else, and somebody else come and repossessed his doggone bank account. They closed his bank account down, so he couldn't afford to put anything, no airs or patch kits in his tires. So he's got a bunch of flat tires to break.
Oh, Motormouth Mall, you're too long-winded. I didn't want to wait no 15 minutes.
No, that wasn't 15 minutes. That was only 14 minutes. Hey, Sam, that was only 14 minutes.
410?
I said eeny, meeny, miny, mo 4 times.
Well, I'm going to let you know it's working around WDC here. We're doing that damn testing. It's working around the Watergate. Real well.
Oh, boy, then when's the name of WDC? Let this Cuban in.
Hello, Mr. California, J1.
Uh-oh, Mr. California's... Hey, Sandman, I think Mr. California's out there. Hey, Sandman, I don't need to worry about 12. I think Mr. California's out to break.
On the Coconut Head being on a green card, 12 in the Valley. Hey, 12 in the Valley.
All right, there, cowboy. Sounding good as usual. Take care, I'm going to get out the way and let somebody else holler at you. And Mr. California, J1 with the high
J1. Hey, J1, tell Mr. California I said hello. Hey, J1, tell Mr. California Motormouth Mall's waving. I got down breaker.
All right, with the drive for the mail. Right there.
That's why you need the Watergate. That's why you need the Watergate, so we all can hear that.
That's exactly right. That's why I wanted to hear the Watergate from 12's side. I know 12 got a hammer out there, but I wanted to hear his Watergate. And no doubt about that. Hello to you one more time, Sam. Hello out there, Hollywood around there, North Carolina. I see you up in there too. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down break.
I'll talk to people that mud dug me. Mr. California, too big. I'm sitting here.
Hey, too big. Who's mud ducking who? Hey, too big. Who's mud ducking who to break?
12 in the Valley. There goes it.
Mr. California. They try to say I was mud ducking somebody. But I told you that that ducker was up there like I'm ducking you. But I wasn't trying to talk to him. I was trying to talk to you. I ain't trying to talk to you.
Hey, too big. The key word was trying. Hey, too big. The key word was trying right there. Hello, too big. If you got a grip, Motormouth Mall cruising this thing on the low side right there right now. I got down breaker.
Hello. Well, hey, 12, we said we're going to do a temporary
J1 in the back. Mr. California.
J1, too big and Sandman. And they all looking somewhere down south. J1, too big and Sandman are all looking down at Mr. 809 Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. I got down breaker.
Hey, good morning, around the west side. Top of the day, Master P, uptown Louisville's 10-8, getting down.
Master P. Hey, Master P, I appreciate you cleaning up my radio like that. Hey, Master P, I should turn my antenna because you all up in here. Hey, Master P, hello to you around Louisville, Kentucky. If you got a sloppy copy on me, Motormouth Mall cruising break.
Yeah, right back, top of the morning, right back, big brother. Top of the morning, right back. Hey, Motormouth, I'm waving for him on, man. On this beautiful Thursday, no doubt about it. Motormouth, you got a copy, I'm waving right back. I'm getting down.
Well, again, I got a good copy on you. I got a real good copy. You're smoking up in here. Hey, Master P, good to hear you up in there. Good to see you up in there. You're smoking out here on the central coast of Cali. Master P, Motormouth Mall, stepping and looking around the bluegrass. I got down breaker.
You got the best of Mother Nature, Motormouth, man.
Well, hey, baby, you can't own some big strapper, man. Hey, baby boy, let me tell you, you can't own
on some big spelling, man. You sound real good. Hey, baby boy, a lot of them boys go with them big names. They want to talk to them big names, man, but I talk to my radio, baby. This the way we do it, baby boy. 55, the baby. This the way we do it. Bye, bye, bye.
Get right back nice and nasty. Top of the caffeine. Hey, nice and nasty. Morning time.
Yeah, 14 on there. Which Dr. Rose back up in there? You talking to my friend Steel Jacket. Okay. It ain't nothing but condition, man. All of maybe 100. Georgia. So it's all about Mother Nature. Take care, baby boy. Take care of which doctor? Reverend Dr. 455 in the northeast corner, Georgia. Got down.
We don't have much of conditions. Good morning, 63. Saying, man,
Right there, bro. Take care, my long-time friend, baby. Reverend Dr. 455, the northeast corner, baby.
Yeah, the rest of the game. We're a big baby on the east side of the lights.
Oh, okay. He said he's calling it so old me, I'm walking backwards. Good grace alive. Hey, I'm not gonna mess with you no more. I'm standing by.
I tell them all, you say hello, how to do the witch doctor. Witch doctor, you say tell them all, you say hello, how to do on that end, that for sure. Like I said, it's good in your boys. Take care, witch doctor. Take care of the rest of the... Hey, nice. Somebody up in the Great Lakes. Hey, dog.
Too big for me. Sell order too big for me, Mr. California. Drummer get.
I'm gonna get on about the middle road, no doubt about it. You have a super fine blues coat. You doing it. You got a jam session going on down here in these backwoods. I'll get back with you.
In the northeast corner, feel like condition on down South Georgia.
California.
Mr. California. Let's go down. Motor mouth long. What's your technique out there?
Hey, I was just smoky. I rolled up in there talking to 455, so I was going wild to the side.
Hello, Superman. Hey, Superman, let me say hello to you one time. Reverend Dr. 455. And all the big old heavy hitters coming out of Georgia. Let me look down south one time and see what's cooking in the world of sound. Your West Coast beast, looking southeast. I got down, break out.
I'll do it. I'll try to look.
Well, I tell you what, I know there's a lot of big old heavy hitters out there. And I do know that there's a lot of heavy hitters out there, but appreciate you rolling up in there, Reverend Dr. 455, if you got a sloppy copy. And Superman, Motormouth Mall cruising right there, right now. I got down break.
And I was talking to down, man.
Hey, Superman, do me a big old favor. Hey, Superman, if you would do me a great big old favor, tell 63 over there around the Killing Fields that I said hello. Hey, Superman, around Georgia, while you're working that big old hammer, tell 63 Motormouth Mall said mellow jello. I got down right there, breaker.
Hey, 2020, I heard you coming back. Hey, 2020, 1 by 1.
good afternoon. Whatever the situation is out there.
Hey, Superman, I appreciate you rolling that 5 and keeping it all the way alive. Hey, Superman, I appreciate you keeping that 5 all the way alive. Ain't no doubt about that. You're 151 talking to 2020. Motormouth Mall cruising 1 fat watt at a time. I got down breaker.
Take care
Bartender, caretaker, Tombstone, take care, 7-3s. Hey, Superman, have a super day out there. Your West Coast beast out here dropping hammer from time to time in the world of sound. I was looking up around Northeast Corner, and I heard Reverend Dr. 455 roll up in there, and I think I heard somebody talking to Baby Boy. And Baby Boy out there, man, he was yelling and screaming and complaining. I figured I'd give him a little bit more to yell and scream and complain about. Hey, Superman, have a good day. Motormouth Mall cruising to Baker.
Dr. Leroy. Hello, Motormouth Mall. Reverend Dr. Leroy in St. Louis. Break.
Reverend Dr. Leroy. Reverend Dr. Leroy around St. Louis. Hello to you. I hear you up in there too, I do. Reverend Dr. Leroy, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping. Have a good day out there. What's going on to break?
Put it on you later, Mr. California Master P. I must be a little bitty bad because I'm getting down.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Hey, Master P, tell Mr. California I turned my antenna around. Hey, Master P, tell Mr. California I did move the house around a little bit to break.
In the world of sound, you're doing a fine job, Mr. California. Right now, 63, you smoking. I'm going. Give me another couple far away. Hey, 63, I'm in the northeast corner, man. I'm 69 from the Carolina line, man. I know you used to talk about
Hi there, baby. While I get on up out of 716 roll up in Mountain Sea, too. So I was taking a ride to the side. Been a pleasure and a double measure. My talk time is up in the backwood. The caretaker Tombstone. Superman said, I'm gone now.
Nah, Superman, your talk time is still good. Hey, Superman, you're still all up at my radio right here, right now. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Superman, you're all up in here. You sound bodacious. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh, Superman, Motormouth Mall waving right there. I hear Reverend Dr. 455 is talking to 63 over there in the killing fields. But hello, Superman, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast right there, right now. I got down and I got you received too. I'll see you. Bye. Toodaloo.
5 down. Hey, 63, I like the smallest cat right here around the back.
Hey, Motormouth Mall 151. Hey, Motormouth Mall 151, but take them out your radio. St. Louis, standing by, brother.
Hey, 151. Hey, 151, well, I'll tell you what, you roll up in my radio real good, too. Hey, 151, well, you roll up in my radio real good out of St. Louis. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, 151. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
Your homeboy got my radio tied up on the floor. But looking real good, you're doing your thing, baby boy. Hey, baby boy, Steel Jacket said, look right there, baby boy, Steel.
Hey, Super Bowl Steel Jacket. Super Bowl Steel Jacket. I want to know just how good he's doing right there, right now. Super Bowl Steel Jacket, your friend out west. What radio station? Motormouth Mall. Keying on the rest. I got down break.
63 in Canada. The cameraman with the
right back to you.
Oh, Steel Jacket. Hey, Steel Jacket, good to hear you up in there, man. You smoking. You come rolling out here on the west side like you own my radio. Hey, Steel Jacket. Hope everything is all well swell. Super Bowl Steel Jacket. Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down breaker.
You waiting up, cat nigga? Hey, dog.
boy, right on nice and as you're doing your thing, man. It's a whole bunch of little babies. Hey, nice and as you're doing your thing. It's a whole bunch of little
nice and nasty.
Looks like I made the Watergate, so I'm going to get on up out of here. My job is done now. I done made the damn Watergate. I heard it for myself, so my job is done. And the caretaker tombstone, T. Mac Woods.
Hey, Superman, you made the gate. Hey, Superman, you made my Watergate. I don't know about somebody else's Watergate, but I know you made mine. Hey, Superman, the caretaker of Tombstone, motor mouth, mall waving. I believe Super Bowl steel jacket went over to nice and nasty. Hello to you one more time. The caretaker of Tombstone, motor mouth, mall cruising right there, right now. I'm gone.
Right there. Hello, nice and nasty. Steve J trying to get right back in your radio. Come on. No, I'm gonna drop down one time.
Well, I need a cleanup out here on 27025. I need a cleanup on aisle 6. That's what I need right here, right now. Motor mouth, mall cruising this baby thing right here, right now. I got down, breaker. And I'm out. Hey, Superman. It's been a while since I've seen all those big hammers at once. Hey, Superman, it's been a long time since I've seen all those hammers at once. Hey, Superman, motor mouth mall stepping right there, right now, break.
I help my fly in Mr. California, the caretaker Tombstone. That word Superman is standing by.
Uh-oh, Superman is talking to Mr. California. Superman is talking to Mr. California. Ain't got a chance of Mr. California out there. Motor mouth mall cruising. They got down right there, breaker.
Nice and nasty, take care. Appreciate the get back to get down to who all the new kind of thing. Nice and nasty, Steve J. Hey, nice and nasty, Super Bowl.
And I'm hovering like a fly, waiting for the windshield on a freeway.
Hello, 2020, 4300. Hey, 2020, 4300 around St. Louis, waving.
Hey, 4300. I've been hearing a lot of stations coming out of St. Louis coming real strong over here. Hello, it's 4300, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising, looking down southeast, actually, but I'm talking around your neck of the woods. I got down break. Yeah, 10-4-151. Hey, 4300, I hear you up in there, and 151 said to tell 4300, good afternoon. Hey, 4300, 151, your neighbor over there keyed up and said to tell you big old good afternoon. Motor Mouth Mall stepping right there right now, break.
Hello, 151 at 4300 did say hello, Mellow Jello, 151. Hey, mama, 4300 gone.
Hey, 4300, you roll up in there, so tell 151, you said hello, Mellow Jello right back.
Hello, Mellow Jello, let in. Hey, mama, tell 151 at 4300 did say hello, Mellow Jello, 151. Hey, mama, 4300 gone.
There you go, 4300, that's what you said, right there, right now, I got it all.
I didn't key up. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell 4300. I didn't key up. I just went here. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I didn't key up. That's what
Hey, 4300, 151 keyed up right now, and you say he didn't key up. He didn't key up, but he keyed up that time. Hey, 151, I let him know you did not key to break.
There you go, that was the key. Hey, Worldwide 2020 in California. Got him on my mom.
Young T-Bird.
4300, 4300 gone.
Maybe he didn't key that time either. A 4300, maybe he didn't key that time either.
Hey, worldwide, 2020 in California. Young T-Bird. 4300, gone.
I don't think he keyed that time either. I heard T-Bird talking to 2020. T-Bird talking to 2020 north of me. Hello to you one more time. I think that's what I heard in the world of sound. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got downbreak.
Yeah, you're 151.
4300 up in there, 151 up in there, and somebody else talking to Mr. California. It's rough and tough out here right about this 1036. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got downbreak.
You showing out, man. Hey, dog. You are showing out. Shame on you, dog. I was trying to speak to your technician, but I don't like you.
I'm not Dog's technician. Oh, were you trying to talk to me or you trying to talk to Dog? Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now until Dog. I said, woof. Motormouth Mall said, who let him out? I got downbreak.
My condition, I roll the line up in the northeast corner.
My baby, big two, hey, dog.
Back quiet.
Big two. Coming to California,
Hey, T-Bird. Hey, T-Bird, you're still up in here. I'm looking down southeast. I'm too lazy to go move the antenna. Hey, T-Bird, I'm too lazy to go move the antenna, but you're up in my radio. I got downbreak.
I'm good to go. Take care, dog. See you. Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Cal.
I think I'm going to do better looking up north.
I got to go though, man. I got to go this time. If I got them all like you got Dynamite White, it's all good. One of a day, 809, grab babies out. I'm headed to the door. I got to go. Dynamite White, Young T-Bird. Say, have a good day.
Superman, let's go.
Superman, they're still dropping a hammer on my radio. Superman has still got a great big old hammer over here on the central coast of Cali. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got downbreak.
I gotta get up.
Yourself and some it's real rough. I need somebody to separate. I'm getting down.
Master P. Hey, Master P. Let me roll up in there one time. Yellow Master P, Motormouth Mall, cruising. Breaking.
Bass hit, I'm 10-6.
You got up in there that time, man. Hey, Motormouth Mall, it's me, Jay.
Master P. I don't know, Mother Nature dancing around all over the place right about now. I can't seem to hold on to Mother Nature to break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, new key.
Right down in my way, yeah. Around the Buckeyes gone.
Oh, I'm going to look around the Buckeye one time. I'm going to look around the Buckeye and see what's going on there one time. Motormouth Mall cruising.
Doubt about it. Hey, Motormouth.
Reverend Dr. 455, flipping, flopping, and pucking, weaving, and shucking, and jiving. That's your doggone real. Hello, Reverend Dr. 455, if you got a sloppy copy. Your West Coast beast. Right there, right now, he got down break.
Takes out and come up here and
I sure appreciate you rolling up in here from the KY, rolling a big old 4 friendly fingers and a thumb around my neck of the woods. You smoking up in here, Daddy Long Legs, if you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall cruising right there breaking. It's just too noisy out here. I'm going to run up. I tell you what, I'm going to run up to 11 for a moment and see what's cooking up there on the tracks. It's just too noisy out here for my receiver. I'm hearing too much of everything.
That Motormouth Mall be bringing 40 dBs in the stuff. Appreciate the get back out there, Motormouth Mall. I know it's busy. DLL and the KY. I'm back around.
10 for the DLL. 10-4, and the station said that Motormouth Mall up in here 40 dB. And it's rough and tough over here, I'll tell you what. Hey, DLL, appreciate the bump down. The other station, too, big ol' hello, mellow jello to you. Radio station, Motormouth Mall. I'm going to cruise up to 11 for a bit here. It's just rough and tough over here.
Dozens up to the Great Lakes, right there in the pitching half a dozen here. Try to get a little workout in, no doubt about it. I guess Master P got that hammer there. I don't know, use me 10. No get back on 766. Motion in the Buckeyes gone.
Well, the reason you can't hear 766 is because I got this small down to break.
Starter kit. Starter kit. I'm not afraid of super the starter kit. Big tool, big hammer. Starter kit. Starter kit. And that door is gone. I told you your beam's cockeyed, Cat Miguel. It be looking in Mississippi, but it's talking in Kentucky. It's looking in Mississippi, but it's talking in Kentucky. Big hammer. Good job. Good job. Great job. Great job.
Hey, Master P. And mine's all messed up, too. I'm looking around the Great Lakes and talking around to Kentucky. Hey, I'm looking around the Great Lakes and talking around Kentucky. Hello to you, Master P. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down break. Good to hear you up in there, Crybaby. Hey, Crybaby, you smoking over here. You sound good. cleaning up my receiver for me, helping me out anyway. I'll tell you what, it's noisy over here. I got stuff coming from all over the place. Hey, Crybaby, Motormouth Mall, looking around Georgia right there. Well, I'm talking around Georgia. I'm looking around the Michigan. I'm talking around Georgia. Hello, Crybaby, Motormouth Mall, cruising. They got down break.
.2 beam up to Michigan, and you talking down in Georgia, just to point hands?
Well, yeah, I'm looking around Michigan and talking around Georgia. It's all messed up over here. I'll tell you what, Mother Nature dancing around all over the place, and I ain't gonna go run around and chase her. I ain't gonna chase nobody. I ain't gonna chase nobody, and I ain't gonna chase Mother Nature. I'm just gonna talk to my radio. So right now, the antenna's pointed northeast. And I was catching Georgia and everything to break.
You don't know about all of that together, but he's not talking to me. I'm 10-7, bye-bye.
All right.
Hey, Crybaby. Hey, Crybaby, who was the other who? Hey, Crybaby, you say you and Motormouth Mall up in there talking, but he's not talking to me. Hey, Crybaby, who's talking to you to break?
Big two. Hey,
Motormouth Mall, if you change your cipher, do you think you'll quit crying?
Oh, Crybaby.
Hey, Crybaby, take care. Hey, Crybaby, I got you up in here. Hey, Crybaby, you sound good. Beautiful audio, by the way. I like that audio. And, Too Big rolled up in there, too. Hey, Crybaby, I got you in one ear and I got Too Big in the other. Crybaby and Too Big, you guys smoking out here. Too Big, you got a hammer down. Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down break.
I'm gonna change it in a minute so he can quit crying. Tell him I know that wet diaper. Crying. I'm gonna change that diaper.
Hey, Too Big, you say you're gonna change his diaper so we can quit crying. Hey, Too Big, you say you're gonna change his diaper so we can quit crying. Hey, now that ain't a fair fight, because I'm looking around you, and you got a hammer down. Oh, Too Big, Motormouth Mall, cruising. You need to pick on somebody up around the Great Lakes. Who up there around the Great Lakes is going to key up on Too Big to break?
Don't worry about Too Big. I'm talking 809. Tell Too Big I say it.
He said, don't worry about Too Big. He said, don't worry about Too Big. You're talking to 809. You said, don't worry about Too Big, and you're talking to 809. Well, tell 809 I said hello. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
Boy, Motormouth Mall.
I can't hear 809. I can't hear 809. So don't worry about 809.
Hey, I don't worry about 809. Hey, Too Big. I don't ever worry about 809. He does his thing, I do my thing. I don't even worry about 7-foot Billy. I don't even worry about that mud runner. I never heard somebody complain about me so much in their doggone in the hobby. I don't worry about them though, but they do all the complaining, whining, crying, politicking, mentioning my name left and right. And I tell you what, like they say in advertising. In advertising, even mentioning your opponent's name is a plug for your opponent. I've just mentioned him, I think, a couple times already, so it was a free plug for him. But yeah, I don't worry about him. But I don't make excuses or whine or cry or accuse him of nothing either. So I ain't too worried. Hello to you one more time, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down right there, breaker. Yeah, I can't put it too big. You ain't worried about nothing or nobody either. You just worry about Mother Nature. That's all we got. We got Mother Nature. It's just Mother Nature and us. Ain't not about Mother Nature and anybody else, or us and anybody else. It's just Mother Nature and us. That's all. Oh, do you too big? You ain't worried? I ain't worried. You got that mall down? I got that mall down. Too big, Motor Mouth Mall. Got down right there, breaker.
Too big, the Great Lakes Tensile.
Yeah, too big. Nah, you done cleaned that one up. You done cleaned that one up. It's okay. He's not crying. I don't even hear him keying. But there was never really a fight between you and Crybaby. Crybaby had his conditions, and he was doing a good job coming out of Georgia. And then you got your conditions coming out of Michigan, and you smoking. Ain't no doubt about that. So you need to find somebody. You got any mud ducks around? They too big. You got any ducks around you can fight with? They too big. Where are they all hiding at, their brick? Are they under the bed?
Wait, now, 60. My ass scared. 445 gone. Bye-bye.
Hey, 445. Now, I don't know how you're doing what you're doing right there like that. Hey, 445, Radio Man. I don't know how you're doing what you're doing, but you say you're going to get your hat and scat. Hello, Radio Man. Hello, too big. I tell you what, the spread is getting farther and farther. You know, first it was Crybaby in Georgia, and Too Big up in there. Now it's going all the way from Too Big up there around the Great Lakes all the way down to Radio Man in Mississippi. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. The spread is wild. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping and bucking, weaving. That's for doggone sure. Hello, 445 Radio Man, if you got a grip on my lip. And hello to you, Too Big. Motor Mouth Mall waving their step when they got down, break.
Alright, Motor Mouth Mall, they all gonna come out now. My ducks waiting on 60 dBs, Motor Mouth Mall. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, all my ducks waiting on 60 dBs. They know how to you put 60 dBs in their radio. Motor Mouth Mall, Too Big, back down south.
10-4, Radio Man keyed up in a big A. He said, man, they're all going to come out of the woodwork now. And Too Big, you said they're all waiting on 60 dBs. Hey, Too Big, you said they're all waiting on 60 dBs. So they're going to have to wait a long time because I ain't going to put no 60 dBs on nobody's meter out there today. Hey, Too Big, I am not going to put 60 dBs on anybody's radio today. I guarantee tell you, I'm just low for this thing. I'm not going to pump anything up. I am not going to do anything out of the ordinary. I'm just going to sit back here and play this doggone radio. Hello to you one more time. Hey, Too Big, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. They got down break.
Hey, Motor Mouth, 445 says, I guess I go ahead and delete this video game.
445, don't delete the video gate. I want to see it. Hey, 445, I want to see what kind of manipulation you do. Hey, 445. I want to see what kind of manipulation you do to make me look like I'm doing 60 dB over their break.
I'm just talking to my radio. I hear 766 out there. You got 60 dBs in Mississippi. I don't know where 766 got his beat, but hey, hold on, this day 445. I'm back on the gate.
410. Hey, you know what? It really doesn't make any difference where the beam is. It matters where you're talking to your radio. Hey, 445, all I'm doing is talking to my radio, and you're all up in here. You say you heard 766 up in there somewhere. 7'6", 7 foot Billy, 7 foot silly. If you mix them together, you get 7 foot silly. Anyway, I ain't worried about him. A 445 Radio Man. I'm sure he's going to make it a point to say he's looking somewhere other than where I'm going. I'm talking to you. Hey, 445, last time I knew you were in the Mississippi, and I'm talking to you. Ain't no doubt about that. 445 Radio Man, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising and talking to my radio. I got down, breaker.
6-6, motion and a buck-ass dog.
I appreciate appreciate it. I'm looking at my bird meter. It's all about the birds and the bees. Hey, Motormouth, it's all about the birds and the bees. 445.
410 to 445. 410, 445. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm looking in Michigan, and it's all about the birds and the bees. A 445 Radio Man. It's all about the bird watts and decibels. That's all. Ain't nothing but a bird and bee thing I got down. Breaker.
10-4, bye-bye. I'm going to cut this gate off. It's about 10 minutes long. Bye-bye.
Hey, 445, before you cut it off, I want you to hear this. Hey, 445, before you cut that off, I want you to hear this. Not me. I want you to hear this right here. Check this out.
6-6, motion and a Buckeye go.
I appreciate it. I'm looking at my bird meter. It's all about the birds and the bees. Hey, Motormouth, it's all about the birds and the bees. 445. 10-4, bye-bye. I'm going to cut this gate off. It's about 10 minutes long. Bye-bye.
There you go. 445, Radio Man, your West Coast beast. Right there, right now. Can? Because I can.
Goddamn joke. Hey, did he, when I came down here to the sugar mine, I was the boss of Baton Rouge.
I hear the Black Mirror out there, too. Hang on, let me see what happens here. I think he's talking to either BBI or DBI. Let me figure out who he's talking to.
On that gorilla. Well, I tell you one thing, I don't know if you one of them keyed, but when you keyed down and said motion, I ain't on that gorilla, you took everything out of my duck fucking radio. Good for you, homie. Homie. Everybody's skilled on the clown, homie, the clown. Motion go.
Hey, motion. Hey, motion. Ain't nobody but Motormouth Mall up in your receive, looking around your neck of the woods. Hey, motion, if you got a sloppy copy, I got down right there, breaker.
Motormouth Mall, stop showing out, man. What's wrong with you? Hey, Motormouth Mall. Motion and Buck, I say, what is wrong with you? You right, I don't hear nothing, man. Oh, Motormouth Mall. That's all I hear is all you said. Motormouth Mall, motion and the Buckeye said, come on.
Hey, motion. Hey, motion and the Buckeye. This is what you should have heard, because this is what's going to come back in your radio. Check it out.
Motormouth Mall, stop showing out, man. What's wrong with you? Hey, Motormouth Mall. Motion and Buck, I say, what is wrong with you? You right, I don't hear nothing, man. Oh, Motormouth Mall. That's all I hear is all you said. Motormouth Mall, motion and the Buckeye said, come on.
Hey, motion. You got a ball down. You're smoking. Hey, motion. Have a good day. Appreciate you bumming it down in the world of sound. You got my radio locked up, jammed up, tore up from the floor up. Doing a real superb job around my neck of the woods. Hey, motion, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down.
Nobody got it. And I'm sure the record back, cause I heard that. I said, who's that got that thing on me? That was me. Motormouth Mall, the West Coast Beach. Motion and these Buckeyes coming back, and I'm pulling straight back, and I see it live.
You know you got it going on when you key on yourself. Hey, motion. You know you got it going on when you key on yourself. Ain't no doubt about that. You got that mall down. Hey, motion, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down.
But top of the day to you too, man. Man, this 24 is getting out of the way. I'm coming down.
Take your motion. Have a good day. And Master P, while you got that big old 20-foot P-Funk working, hey, Master P, while you got that 20-foot P-Funk working, I'll say hello and good morning time to you too. Master P in the Bluegrass. Motormouth Mall, cruising and kicking some glass.
Yeah, top of the day, right back, man. Appreciate wave at you, man. Glad to get back up in your radio today on that Captain Big N, no doubt. And if I can keep it up in there. Hey, Motormouth, P and the P-Funk with the Thursday morning wave out there on the west side. Me and this 20-footer right back, got down and gone.
Fortune to Master P. Well, I'll tell you what, you waving and keeping it up there real good. Check it out real fast.
Yeah, top of the day, right back, man. Appreciate wave at you, man. Glad to get back up in your radio today on that Captain Big and N, no doubt. And if I can keep it up in there. Hey, Motor Mouth, P and the P-Funk with the Thursday morning wave out there on the west side. Being this 20-footer right back, got down and gone.
Put that on your Watergate. Hey, Master P, put that on your Watergate to break.
Well, I got it on there, man. I got it on there, man, because you put it on there, Captain Bigger. Don't blame me, because you done what you done. Hey, Motor Mouth sounding real good, man. Keep up the good work, Captain Bigger. Always a pleasure. I'm trying to strive to get mine and do just what yours do, man. But it's going to be a minute before I can get like you. Your shit is 10, 8 minutes. It's just 8. Hey, Motor Mouth, Master P with this little bitty quad getting down.
That little bitty quad is devastating. Hey, Master P, you know that little bitty quad is flat out devastating. I know what kind of damage you do out here on my radio. And you know what kind of damage you do around everybody's radio on the west side. Hey, Master P, you keep on with it, keeping on, but you got that mall down. Motormouth Mall got up.
I try to be better each and every day, man. Hey, but Motormouth, right before Christmas, no, it was right after Christmas, I did that little tweak into this Camilla.
Take care of Dynamite. Take care of Mr. 809, dog.
Just getting down and it's twerking. I see you. Bye-bye.
10 for him. Yeah, just a little adjustment is all it takes. You know, you can look at like, for example, I don't know anything about quads, you know, to speak of, but I do know, like with the Twig Yagi 4 and designing an antenna, you can make a real small change on the Yagi, and it'll really mess it up or fix it. I mean, one little change, it doesn't take much. Hey, Master P, it don't take much. But sometimes just a little bit of tweak here and there, a little bit of an adjustment, and things will fall right into place. Ain't no doubt about that. But I thought that thing you did, that adjustment you made, I can tell you got a big old hammer up in my radio. I'll tell you what. Now, I know I made an adjustment, too. I made a whole change over here, a whole different antenna. And that made a whole different world of difference over here on my end, too. That's I'm gone sure. Both directions. All right, there. Hey, Master P, have a superb day. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast. Undermodulated beast, right there, right now. I'm back out through your hole.
Motormouth Mall, I'm sick of get in there with Master P. I made some changes, too. I'm sick of get in there with Master P. Hello, Motormouth Mall. Good afternoon, Mr. Godfather.
Holy smokes. Hey, Godfather, what did you do? Hey, Godfather, you see, you made some changes, too. And I want to know what you did, because you got a hammer coming up over here to break.
I readjusted this Big trim. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I readjusted the Big trim, and a big light came on and told me to key down and talk. Hello, Motormouth Mall.
Again. Hey, well, you see, you did some adjustments on that tram, and a big light came on and said, talk. And you talking. Ain't no doubt about that. Gotta heed the light. Oh, dear. One more time. Hey, Godfather, Mr. Godfather, while you're cruising in the air chair, round the GVN, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, and the voice of the Central Coast of California and beyond. God down right there, breaker, breaker.
Motormouth Mall got 60 dBs and going forward. Got my duck plucking radio talking to Godfather on that end. Take care of 63. I'm going to shut this thing down, take my old man nap. But Motormouth Mall got that stick down. Crybaby in the woods is 10-7.
Hey, Crybaby. Hey, Crybaby, I apologize. You got to go take a nap. But do me a favor before you go take that nap. Tell 63 that I did say hello, Mellow Jello. Hope everything is well and slow around the killing fields. Tell him I'm waving big old four friendly fingers and a thumb out around this neck of the woods. Crybaby around Georgia. Motormouth Mall stepping right there. I told you.
You see, you get out of there, Motormouth Mall. Crybaby, my son-in-law. Take a nap, go to work. It's Motormouth Mall, Mr. Stone, Master P. Have a great day. Take care. Take something and go.
Yeah. Big old great day to you, and you say, Master P, is your wait, hang on a second. Let me go back to the Watergate here.
Have a great day. Take care. Take something and go.
You say he's your son-in-law. Good deal. It's good to hear you all dropping a hammer. I got the whole family out here dropping a hammer in the world of sound. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall cruising, looking Master P, Crybaby, Godfather, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast, looking east. I got down.
What are we, Motormouth Mall? Yeah, Motormouth Mall, that'll work. That's right, brother. I don't know what else you're working with. It's working real good. No doubt about that. Well, I'm back on down and serve in the cut and read the mail. Yeah. Motormouth Mall, must have done. I just walked away.
Tender, Mr. Godfather. Take care. I'm going to do the same thing. I got some work to do over here. I got to get out of here. I'm going to stop the gate. I got to get the computer doing something else. And what are we looking at here on the gate? We got a long gate rolling. Hello, Bolt. I see you up in there, too. We're sitting there about an hour and 51 minutes. And still rolling. So I'm going to shut this thing off. That way I can post. And I'll get this stuff done over here. And I'll come back in a little while. Mr. Godfather, take care. Have a good day. Blessings and good graces around your place. Crybaby, take care. 7-3s. Good job out there. Beautiful audio. Both of you sounded good. And Master P, you too. Great big whole hammer while you roll up in here. Motormouth Mall stepping. And I do appreciate saying big ol' hello to 63 and all the rest are on the west side. The West Coast beast. Got down.
In fine style. Oh, you said it's all I heard down here in ATL. All right, Motormouth Mall, I'm going to do like you, man. I'm going to back it on down also and find something to do on this campaign. And I might find an old cowboy picture to look at. I'm not sure. The Motormouth Mall, Plum Please, pleasure, very much. Mr. Godfather just walked away.
Fortunate, Mr. Godfather. Well, you might go find an old cowboy picture to look at, or whatever you're going to do over there. Appreciate you rolling up in there, spending a bit of time this morning, and good to hear you up in there. I'm going to step back wide to the side, shut this mess off for a bit, go do some work and taking care of some other chores around here, and then depending upon what I get done or how soon I get it done, I'll come back out here again. But if I don't get off this doggone radio, ain't nothing gonna get done. Except for the electric bill. Hello to you one more time, Mr. Godfather, Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down.
Yeah, right on, man. You set a mouth for it in, because if you don't get on here, you set a mouth for it.
One more time, Mr. Godfather, Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down. And I appreciate the gate, the ricochet. And yeah, I gotta release the station back to the actual station operators. I just retuned it. It's our local commercial AM broadcast station. I went ahead and just told the PD and the doggone engineer and the staff, on-air staff, the traffic staff, told them to go take a break, take a little bit of a lunch. So they're taking care of doing that. In the meantime, I just retuned the transmitter for 27025 and figure I'd get out here and yap for a little bit, but it's time to relinquish the station back to them. And this big old 50,000 watt Motorola Sequam stereo AM transmitter. Right here, right now, I got down. I'll see y'all. Bye. Bye.
Hey, 63. All I gotta do is reach.
My Motor Mile, Audio Kid in Georgia, waving and going.
Audio Kid. Yeah, Audio Kid in Georgia, big ol' wave to you too. I'm gonna go step back wide to the side, but I did want to say hello to you before I took off. Hey, Audio Kid, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast. I gotta go put this VFO back on the commercial station to break.
Sure, are you Motor Mile? I just want to jump in there and wave my hand while I can, big brother. Sounding all kind of good out here in the Georgia boroughs. Motor Mile, your kids.
410. Well, I appreciate you let me know I'm sounding good around the Georgia hills. Hey, kid, have a good day. You smoking over here, big old hammer, big audio. Man, it sounds good over here. Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, waving and stepping. And I'm used to this thing back on the side, the breaker. I did want to say hello to you before.
The Godfather just walked away.
That's what I got in Georgia, Motor Mile.
14. Bye. By the way, I'm looking up in Michigan. I don't know how in the world I'm doing anything in Georgia. I'm looking in Michigan, but that's where I'm talking. I guess I'm talking to everybody, but I'm emphasizing my energy around Michigan. Motor Mouth Mall cruise that they got down, breaker.
In the phone, it killed the duck. It was a sudden stop. Godfather, back out, quick.
If you looking in Michigan, you smoking in Georgia. Bye.
410. We do our best. All right, there. Hey, take care, Audio Kid. Have a good day. We'll be back. I gotta go get to work. Like I said, if I don't get nothing done, ain't nothing gonna get done.
Where are you, Motor Mile? Take them easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Audio Kid in Georgia. Bye.
410. Hey, Audio Kid, check this out. Audio Kid, check this out.
Where are you, Motor Mile? Take them easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Audio Kid in Georgia. Bye.
14.
That's why my back be hurting all the time. Hey, 766. This is why I can't.
Ooh-wee. Sound like I got that audio figured out. Audio Kid in Georgia.
That's what I was just telling one girl about. Looking west, talking you that
Oh, no, you better get on that.
Rice and beans. Yeah, Tijuana Rice and beans. Audio Kid right back.
Hey, 766. I still got it. Oh, money jealous. Oh, money be jealous. 766.
Well, when you look at this live feed, you'll see you.
Sounding all kind of good in Georgia. Rice and beans. Audio Kid is right back.
Hello, around 27.0 profile. You got it.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know what I'm swing that modulator in, but I can tell you one thing, brother. You got that goddamn modulator receiver, and that goddamn receiver. The Godfather in the mail.
All the woods is pulling back.
Bye. Put on your later, 9. I'm gonna run.
To your Godfather right back at you.
Probably a high yellow girl. It's probably a high yellow girl, 766. Your phone ringing, probably a high yellow girl. Bye.
Sure, another 32 pounds.
once again. And meanwhile, I'm back on down and listen to your talk show. Hey, 32 Prime, you better stand still. Got a copy? Mr. Godfather Stephen Click. You live an American dream. You live an American dream. I'm cruising on the bike. American dream.
Ain't about no damn driver. That's where I'm at, and that's where I'ma stay.
Sure, 32 Prime, you gonna press your luck. You ain't got your name called, and you ain't gonna press your luck right in. I'm gonna do like you, man, nigga. I'm gonna get my hands up in the breeze also. Hey, 32 Prime, take a shower. Lights out. Check out this. I forgot that.
I guess I ain't got no conditions, man. Well, let me get out of here. It's time to go to work. I don't have no conditions in my Suburban in Maryland. So copy 32 5, 22 Suburban, let's go.
And got down.
To the radio room, I heard your voice over there. So let me key down and say hello. He said, it's back there.
Boy, I know what's going on background. Right there.
That's what I got. I guess I ain't got no Mother Nature. I'm down in a hole. I ain't got no excuses. I guess I just don't have no Mother Nature. Being this truck in Maryland is that quiet and gone. All the food